Yahushai, Bashim, Rikakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to all you Akim out there pushing this truth across the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, it's the brother Uriah. Lord willing, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. Lord willing to feed the body and edify the sheep in all spirit, faith, truth, sincerity, and doctrine. All right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, and verse 11, and it reads, "The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and only the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, alone shall be exalted in that day." And what you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, all right, 2/3 of our people, the proud, the rebellious, all right, the haughty, all right, the lofty. What you don't realize is that we're coming closer and closer to that day. We're in the time of the Lord being exalted, okay? And soon only the Lord will be exalted, all right? And not you proud, simple-minded Israelites, all right? But this one right here is special, okay? This is especially, all right, for the women, okay? This is especially for the women, all right? So, like, let me make sure that's off. All right, I don't want any interruptions, okay? All right. As you can see, we're back with another reality check because prophecy is reality and reality is prophecy. All right. And I'm going to play this video here. I'm going to play a nice portion of it because I'm going to let you witness the humbling. All right. The great humbling of the Israelite woman. OK, the proud Israelite woman. OK, especially the N-dub. But we're talking about, when I say the N-dub, I'm talking about all 12 tribes of the proud women. OK. All right. So let's go ahead and play this video. All right. Free use. All right. This is for educational purposes only. YouTube, do not strike me. All right. This video here, as you can see, is from the channel called Dating Right. OK. Dating Right. And the name of the video is called "Women Are Having Meltdowns Over Trump's New EBT Food Stamps Law." OK. All right. So let's go ahead and play it. Free use. Free use.
Donald Trump, man, he ain't right, man. He cut the food stamps off. That was wrong, man. When he cut them food stamps off, I didn't see nobody posting no plates that week. Motherfuckers used to be on there. I got that mashed potato with the rice, with the gravy. They was posting God quotes all that week. This too shall pass.
Pauline, how many children do you have?
3.
You're expecting another one?
Yes.
How old are you?
21.
You have enough children, Pauline?
Yes.
Did anybody ever tell you that?
Yes.
Who else told you that?
Everybody.
So add my voice to the rest of the pack. You have enough children. There are other things to do in your spare time.
Stuff.
And yeah, I mean, that's what it's been. OK. All right. These women, all right, their mothers and their grandmothers, started getting on government assistant programs. All right. Following feminism, kicking the man out of the home. All right. The fathers out of the home. All right. And making a deal with the devil, man. OK. When I say the devil, I'm talking about the nation of Esau, Edom, starting, the so-called white man, woman, and child, starting with the elite banking families, man. OK. The wicked. All right. You're hand in hand with the wicked. You made a deal with the wicked, man. All right. You broke up the family. All right. And you ultimately destroyed the whole family structure, man. OK. And took on that feminist, proud spirit, man. I don't need a man. All right. But you do need a man. You need Daddy Esau. OK. You need your father, the devil. All right. And that's what's been happening. And these women have been living deliciously off of that. OK. All these women, looking fancy, looking luscious, looking busty on the internet, looking like thirst traps. OK. Most likely they're going back to these nice apartments that they're only paying $5 to $60 a month. All right. Government assistance. And they're getting food stamps, man. OK. Not paying for food, man. For all of those kids that they're stacking up, having baby after baby after baby with all different types of men. All right. And giving those men hell, too, by the way. All right, all that is coming to an end. Let's continue. And this right here is the main. This is the main image you should see in your head when you think of the Israelite woman. Okay, of all the tribes, this is how they look, man. Okay, lazy. All right, proud. You see, you can't tell them anything. All right. But look what it says, POV, me at the DHS office after they cut me off my food stamps. Let's listen, man.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Get your big nasty ass up, go get him took. Get in the tub now, right now.
And you see, like, they're making Salaki, let me let this commercial go. They're making they're making jokes about it, right? Like, it's funny, man. It's not funny, man. All right, let me get a precept. All right, before we move further. Okay. And also, all right, when I looked on the internet, okay, and looked this up, all right, it says Trump's, matter of fact, let me show you here. All right, it says Trump's budget plan, all right, is to cut 1.7 trillion in cuts to entitlement programs. And who benefits off of entitlement programs? Women. Okay, especially our women. All right. So let me get this here. This is a book of Isaiah chapter 32 and I'll start at verse 9, and it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters." All right, it's talking about the women of our nation, man. Okay. It says, "Give ear unto my speech." All right. "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come." All right. Now let me read this in the NLT. Okay. The New Living Translation. Okay. Same book, same chapter, same verses. All right. Isaiah 32 and 9 NLT. "Listen, you women who lie around in ease." Okay. And as you can see, as we saw with that woman with the bonnet and the bathrobe on, right? That's literally the uniform for the NW, okay? The women of our nation, man. You see? Just lazy, man. All right? Lazy and proud. All right, it says, "Listen to me, you who are smug." All right? Verse 10, "In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops will fail, all right? And your harvest will never take place. Tremble, you women of ease. Throw off your complacency. Strip off your pretty clothes and put on burlap, all right, or sackcloth, all right, to show your grief." All right, and that's what we're witnessing. That's what we're about to witness in this video, man. All right, the women going through grief, okay, because they can't get their food anymore, man. All right, and it's beautiful, like I said, man. All right, but let's get back to it.
It's like the Trump administration has allegedly put a pause on a lot of the EBT SNAP programs, and some states are even changing their policies and recommendations when it comes to who can continue to get these stamps. And we see a whole lot of women who have been taking advantage of this system now for decades, and they are having complete meltdowns about it. Let's get right.
Look at that. Let's read this. She is mad because she can't get beer. She is mad because she can't get beer with her EBT. That's nuts. Yeah, that's nuts.
Thousands of Metro Atlantans are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Got him! Got him!
So Trump ain't playing, y'all. This was effective almost immediately. I got this in the mail. If you're an able-bodied adult without dependents, you need to be working because you will not be receiving food stamps anymore. Okay? Yeah. And when you are eligible to receive these food stamps, it would only be every 3 months out of every 3 years. So within a 3-year period, 36 months, it would only be 9 out of those 36 months. Yeah, get a job.
So I got a letter from the food stamp office, defects, saying they would cut me off if I don't volunteer for 20 hours a week for $292 a month. That breaks down to like $3 an hour. That is insane. Job hunting is a full-time.
I get food stamps. I get WIC. I get state medical insurance. My kids get free lunch. This thing that's happening, is it true?
And as you can see, it's also affecting, women of all nations, you see, but especially you proud Israelite women. All right. And you deserve it. You deserve it. And for those that want to jump in the comment section and say, oh, you shouldn't laugh at them, catching their hell or going through their little look, the scripture says what? All right, the Lord is going to laugh in the midst of their calamities. These Israel, and this is probably an Israelite, most likely, right? It's probably an Israelite. All right. But these Israelite women, all right, the men too, but mainly the women, have been living lusciously and proud and so lofty, man. And they're getting more lofty by the day. Okay. I am glad the water Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the water, for me to be alive in this moment, to witness the beginning. Okay. 'Cause this is just the beginning. Okay. The beginning of the downfall of one of our enemies, man. Okay. The top enemy being Esau, Edom, and the other nations, and even our women. Okay. Even the women of our own nation, man. So the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Let's get back to this grieving session.
Am I going to have food stamps next month? Are my kids going to be able to eat lunch after Monday? Am I going to get WIC next month? Can I fill my prescriptions next week?
I don't know how many times, and I'm pretty sure you brothers can contest, I don't know how many times throughout my years, all right, even as of late, of seeing a bunch of little bitty babies, little kids, little Israelite kids, little nigglets, running to the corner store, the gas stations, all right, just snatching up every piece of snack and little Debbie cake and Hostess cake and candy and soda and chips, and throwing it all on the counter to the point they so much that you can't even fit on the counter. And then they pull out that Quest card. And then you hear him talking amongst each other. Well, mama said we can only get this. We can't get that much. So the woman is so lazy that she would send her own babies. And these kids probably be like 5, 6, 7 years old, man. Sending them to the store by themselves. Well, together, but by themselves, to grab snacks. And I'm pretty sure she requested some things to be, brought back for her as well. It's pitiful, man. It's pitiful. But all that stops. No more little Debbie cakes, man. Okay. Let's continue.
Anyone know what's really going on and how it's working? Because I know it's supposed to go into effect at 5 o'clock tonight, but then a judge put the school lunch part off until Monday. But how am I supposed to buy food next month? How am I supposed to buy milk next month? What are my kids going to eat at school and at home? And how am I supposed to pay for my medication? Any answers would be...
Well, look, here's the problem, right? And this is why feminism has been so detrimental to women, all right? And you're so gullible. I'm talking about you women. You're so gullible. You gave right into it. You gave right into the trick, man. Okay. All right. Anything good from this devil, and there's a scripture that talks about that. Anything good from this devil, all right, is bad. Okay. Any gift from this devil, all right, is going to be detrimental to you. Okay. All right. But you women have given into it. Now, you boasted in that proud, I don't need a man. I can take care of myself. Women are strong. Who runs the world? Girls, right? Even though y'all now complaining about them Beyonce tickets because Beyonce is charging a $2,000 or $3,000 a seat at that Cowboy Carter tour. All right. So look, man, look, and ultimately, overall, it's the Lord that's doing it to you, man. It's the Lord that's doing it to you. Let me get the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 12. All right, and it reads, "Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and you do, right, and trust in oppression." And that's the point, man. You trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Let's read that in the NLT. All right, Isaiah 30 and verse 12 and 13 in the NLT. This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel: because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression. Now, what does that mean by trusting in oppression? You trust in this devil, man. Okay. He is the oppressor of the Israelites, man. Okay. Esau, Edom as a nation of people are the oppressors. Okay. They are the whooping stick, all right, of the Lord for his people, man. But you trust in oppression. You trust in your enemy, man. All right. And the scripture says what? Never trust thine enemy. Right. Because it's always a trick. Okay. It says, I tell you, and trust and trust instead in oppression and lies. See, calamity will come upon you suddenly, like a bulging wall that bursts and falls. In an instant, it will collapse and come crashing down. And that's what y'all feeling, man. Okay, that's what we're witnessing in this video. Okay, these women complaining because for some reason, when our women go through hell or catch a little bit of hell, they go right to the internet because they want attention. Boo hoo. Okay, boo hoo boo. Okay, let me get another one. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. All right, in verse 1. All right, and it reads, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and Babylon the Great, aka America." All right, is scripturally, all right, or biblically known as, or been found out to be, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, through his men, the prophets, has been found out to be that secret or mystery daughter of Babylon. Okay, all right, which in the scriptures is also described as the spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Okay, you see, so it's talking about America. Woe to you that go down to Egypt or America for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many. All right, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. Okay, so you don't look for help to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You trust in oppression, man. Okay, but that's why the Lord said, "Woe to you that trust in oppression, man." Okay, woe to you, man. But let's keep on, because I'm loving the sound of this crying out. Okay.
Appreciate.
How many days has it been? 8 days. 8 fucking days, y'all. And I'm tired, honey. I'm tired. I was gonna get on here and just go on a rant, but I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Now they attacking the food stamps, the government assistance, and all that good stuff. We on day 8, y'all. We on day 8.
Child support is next.
Next, it seems like every time I literally roll over, I don't even get the crust out of my eyes yet. I barely be awake, honey, and I literally tap the first app. It might be IG, it might be over here.
And see, I made a lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay, to point that out, fellas. You sincere brothers, hell, even you sincere sisters, in this truth, man, in this faith. Don't get it twisted, man. All right. Don't let these women like this fool you. Okay. These women out here, they got the long weave with the makeup, and they live in nice clothes, nice car. They're bragging on the internet like they're living so glamorously. Don't let that fool you. These women are depressed. Okay. And now you're getting a hint of how depressed they are, man. But it's only gonna get worse. Oh, baby, this only gonna get worse. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The water Yahba shot.
And the first thing I see is something else about what Trump is fucking up. Something else he changing. Some else he pausing. Some else he doing away with. And you know what I don't see? What I barely see these days? His supporters rallying and windmilling in the comments. Where y'all at? I ain't heard a peep from you motherfuckers.
They getting hit too, that's why.
Oh, so now y'all see it's affecting y'all. Y'all on mute. It's crickets. It's Nathan. And I find it mighty fucking funny.
I don't know if y'all heard or not, but Trump is getting rid of that Section 8 and EBT for these people that don't want to get out here and go to work.
Oh yeah, Section 8 got hit too. Okay. All right. Section 8 got hit too. All right. There's no more crashing in the cribs for $30 or $15 a month. Nope. Nope. All right. I think he gave them a year, if I'm not mistaken. You can Google it. All right. Trump gave them a year to figure out where they was going to go. Get them a crib or something. But that Section 8 getting shut down. Beautiful.
Your time is up, baby. Y'all, I know most people.
Salaki, I want to skip to the crying, okay? Because she pretty much about to agree, let women know, oh, you got to get up off your ass and you got to, okay. I'm ready to hear the fussing now, okay? I think she was agreeing. You know what? It was something one of these women said. I don't want to play too much. Of course, they got to show a commercial. Salakia. All right. You're gonna play you're gonna play just a couple of more seconds, and then I'm gonna get a scripture.
Now, what is you talking about? I'm gonna speak for the state of Kansas, state of Missouri, because them are the states that I've been around.
You mad because they're cutting food stamps? I want to let you all know that I am glad that they are cutting food stamps for people who are able-bodied adults without a dependent. If you are an able-bodied adult without any dependents, why is it that you are receiving food stamps in the first place? Why is it that you cannot get up and go to work like everybody else since you are an able-bodied adult without dependents? I'm glad that they're cutting food stamps. Now, I am not someone who thinks that nobody should ever get government assistance. You have fallen on hard times.
Let's get to the crying now, okay? Oh yeah, this got to be good.
Permission to starve you. When you start getting those food stamps.
She said something important. Hold on, I want you to hear.
But it's a problem when you try to live on government assistance and make it a lifestyle.
Listen up, y'all. This food stamp situation where food stamps being taken away, when you gave the government permission to feed you, you gave the government permission to starve you.
That's right.
Getting those food stamps, it was an opportunity for you to get off your back and go make something of your life so you didn't have to continue to depend on the government and these food stamps. It was not meant for you to stay on your back making babies, being comfortable and complacent.
So they're cutting off food stamps in certain counties in Georgia. I'm happy. They should have been did that, people. I don't understand.
Yeah, don't let them fool you, man. Okay. All right, women like this, she might not be on food stamps, all right? But I'm pretty sure there's a man that she is oppressing, all right, that she has on child support for a ridiculous amount, all right? And I hope Trump comes for that next, all right? But let's get back to the scriptures. The book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and I'll start at verse 13, and it reads, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh power, behold, my servants shall eat." Okay, we're going to eat. All right. It says, "But ye shall be hungry." You see? Because guess what? It's going to get worse than food stamps getting cut off. All right. You see? The land is going to be barren of food. All right. The scriptures talk about, the prophecy of a famine. All right. Famine's hitting this land. Okay. So you people are going to be starved out, man. There's not going to be any food for you to go spend food stamps on. All right. Beautiful. You see, but the Lord's servants are his faithful, sincere servants. All right. The hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. We're going to eat. Okay. And we have faith that the Lord is going to feed us. Okay. Some way, somehow. We know it's going to happen. Okay. You see? It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Okay. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart. All right. Heart meaning your mind. Okay. All right. It's going to be beautiful to us, just like it is now. Okay. It says, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right. Let me get one more and we'll close it out. Okay. This is the book of Second Ezra, one of my favorites. All right. Because this is why this is going to happen to you people, man. Okay. Especially you women. Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50. And it reads, for many great miseries. All right. All right. I didn't show too many of them, but I'm pretty sure if you go on TikTok or if you go on YouTube, okay, or any type of social media site, you're going to see these women complaining. Okay. You're gonna see the crying and the attention seeking. Okay. All right. You're gonna see these women miserable. All right. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, which is the time that we're in right now, right, shall dwell in the world. Because why? Because they have walked in great pride, not just pride, but great pride. Okay. You've been extremely proudful. Okay. Extremely prideful. All right. So that's what's coming to you, man. All right. So I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, is edifying to the body and the fed the sheep of the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Shalom, and Abba Ball.